Yo, what's up, y'all? Panini is back again, and this time we're going to be redoing my best units in Dragon Ball Legends video, because honestly, this is just disgusting. What is this? Plus, I had this stupid screen recorder thing in it. But bro, I had Kid Goku all the way back there. I had Q back here. I had that Kid Goku way too high. There were so many different things wrong with this, and now I'm gonna fix it. And I decided just to, instead of doing that, just do this, because I think that this is more accurate. And maybe I'll do like a 1, 2, 3, 4 type thing, just because I think there are 4 units that are above the rest of the game. I didn't even put God Goku on this. I'm pretty sure I forgot about him, but then later on, after that day, I ended up putting him around like 5th, I think. But yeah, let's just get into this. Now we're going to do the honorable mentions, and let me just add that this is not ordered. Nope, I ordered. I knew I was wrong spelling, but not ordered. I think it would be, and then wait, where is and this? I think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then. Now, the thing is about this is these two might be top 10, but I don't have either of them. Well, I have Hit, and I only have Rev UI at 6 stars. So, I don't know how good they are after their buffs. So I can't really put them in the top 10. I mean, I don't own any of these characters right here, actually. But I've heard more from these guys than I have from these two, so I just have to put them there. And again, not ordered. You can put this in any shuffle order you want. But yeah, now let's move on to the actual top 10. And now the 10th unit is probably, oh wait, real quick, I forgot about one unit in the honorable mentions. Go Frieza, there we go. Right, yeah, now let's move on to the actual top 10. Alright, now at number 10, I think I'm going to put Kale and Caulifla. And dude, there are just so many things broken about this unit. I think that you could, honestly, you could put them in there and interchange any of these, but I'm going to put them here. And Kale and Caulifla, dude, they just seal your cards so much. They get so many heals. I swear they pull extra green cards. They tag switch out so quickly. Having yellow and green is the most broken thing in this meta, because that green, first of all, counters, in my opinion, the second best color, blue, and yellow just doesn't really get countered that much, because the only, spoiler alert, the only top 10, top 20 unit is Cell, other than Hit. Hit's the only other unit in the top 20 that's red. And Cell's the only unit in the top 5, or sorry, top 10. He's on top 5. Disclaimer. He's the only unit in the top 10 that's red, and honestly, you could even say in the top 15. And so it's just you don't get color countered, and you color counter the second best or even best color in the game. You could put it above yellow if you want. So like, yeah, I just think that that is pretty broken. On top of all the OP things they do. Yeah. Now number 9, I'm gonna put Miniku, and I could go on forever about this guy. First of all, he is probably the best third option on Daima after these two. It's either him or Vegeta, whichever one you like better. And he is probably has the highest damage output in the whole entire game, for no reason. For literally no reason. I have no clue why. This guy, like, I swear, he's hitting for 3 million damage per card. And that's not even really exaggerating. Bro, in his green cards, I swear, he gets, like, infinite. And he just works on arguably the best team in the game. So I feel like that just gives him an edge to put him even higher up on my list. Now at number 8, I sadly have SSB Vegeta. Now before, I had him at 2. I had him at 2, which was crazy work. Crazy. But now I'm gonna reasonably put him at 9 or 8, I'm sorry, and that is very much reasonable in my opinion. And I keep on forgetting about units, but this Kid Goku goes in honorable mentions. Anyways, this guy, like, he's not really disappointing. He just dropped at a weird time because first of all, MUI, Goku, and just Uni-Reps in general. Let's say like the best Uni-Reps team is, I'd say probably this is the best Uni-Reps team because it's a strike oriented team, and like they have been buffing, or even you could do this, but they have been buffing Uni-Reps a lot, but they've only been buffing strike really. I mean, they did throw in, like, you can do this, and this is a really solid Uni-Reps team, but it's just nowhere near as good as the other Uni-Reps team is the thing. So you just can't really put him there, but he has very good blast damage, very good combo potential. The combo compensation does sort of kick in pretty quickly, it feels like. He has a forward striking green card, which is kind of weird, because on both pre and post transformation he has it, so it is a little bit weird just to like not having a normal green card, but you know, he's still a very good unit. And by the way, any unit like from Hit or just top 5, 6, 7, like these top 17 units I'm naming, honestly there are probably even more that you could throw in, like Kaba, you could put him there. Like, there's just more units you can put in there. All of these units are good. Like, putting him at 8th, if you think that's understating, that's fine. But I'm not saying he's bad at all. And now, I think probably oh no, I have 2 more units until God tier. And honestly, I'm just gonna, I have 3 more units, actually. I'm just gonna throw them in together. And that is Ultra Beast and Q. I'm gonna talk about Beast first. Beast has the most OP gauge in the game. He surpassed Hit because I think Hit held that title for a while. And even because I think you can count his counter gauge that counters your rushes and ultimates, and both his special beam cannon both as gauges. So just the special beam cannon is the most broken thing. He has such high damage output. Dude, I hate fighting this guy, because, honestly, units normally don't nullify endurance, honestly. I think more units that came out during 5th anniversary time to Legends Fest had nullifying endurance than most units nowadays. But, dude, this guy nullifies endurance on ult, on rush, on special beam cannon. Like, it just throws me off so much, because I'm not used to characters nullifying endurance that often. And it's just kind of crazy because he does it so much. And I think that just the fact that that is just broken. And then Q's just toxic. I mean, I don't really want to talk about this guy at all. He's honestly, like, if you don't have, he's the second best option on Daima by far. And he's just the most toxic unit. Like, I don't even want to talk about him. Actually, I forgot about one unit before God tier, Cell. So I think I do have to push them back and do this. And actually, I think I'm putting Cell behind these two. I'm sorry, I completely forgot about Cell. And Cell, I'll get into real quick. He doesn't really have the best teams, and that's why he doesn't go that high up. But, like, you can, like, run him, like, with this blast-based team, especially because he can protect him from all the blue units. And the main thing that does push him back is the strong blue units in the meta, plus him not having a good team. But he has armor-piercing blast cards. He has a very broken gauge. He has a tap ability, ult. He's pretty broken. He's pretty broken. But just the teams and him getting color counter holds him back. And now finally the God tier, which I can shuffle around so much. I am so sorry for confusing you guys. They can fit, because there's 4 units in this God tier, not 5. And these 4 are pretty obvious. And you can shuffle this around however you want. If you said this, I wouldn't be mad, but like at the same time, I knew I had the bottom is kind of weird. If you said this, won't be mad. Like, it doesn't really matter. And honestly, this is close to the setup I would have it at. And, I'm just gonna put these guys back and talk about my 4th place unit, God Goku. Now, God Goku is the best 2nd or 3rd unit you'll have on your team. If you have him on a team, he will always be the 2nd best unit on the team. There's never a situation where he will be outshined. Now, he will almost never be the best, but he will always be the 2nd best. And I just pulled him, so now I can talk about him a bit more. He has AoE green. He has endurance. Just those 2 alone are broken. Those 2 alone. He has a very broken gauge. I swear he heals more than any other unit in the game. Like, he's just broken, honestly. He is just straight up. I'm sorry, I can't see this rat on my screen. I can't see him on my screen. Like, he's just broken, dude. And he just has so many different abilities, and after all his equipment buffs, dude, he went from being the only unit, or the worst unit from Legends Fest, and the only unit outside of the top 10 after a finish, or headliner units. Honestly, when he dropped even before part 3, he was probably behind top 10, and now he's the only unit in the top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30 probably even. You could maybe in top 30 throw in UG4. Where is UG4? Ew, when did UG4 come out? Oh yeah, you could maybe throw him in at like 30th or so, but he's probably the only unit in the top 30 still. And bro, that's just crazy. Globe he has insane, and I don't really need to say anything else. And now, this is where my hot takes start to come in. I think that I have it like this. That's hot take. And the reason I have UMV above Daima Goku is because, first of all, I think they're pretty equally units. I think they're pretty equal in units. The thing is, I think UMV is on the slightly better team. I think this is the best team in the game. And I think that Daima with these 3 is the 2nd best team. So just the fact that he has a slightly better team, honestly, puts him a bit, just slightly above him. And then plus he has AoE green card, he has endurance, like he has counter gauge, he has everything. And then MUI Goku, I don't want to get into this. They gave him everything. He has counter green card, counter gauge that deals like 90% of everybody's health. He has endurance. Yeah, and his main ability restores his vanish and gives him a blue. Like, he's not fun to fight against. But if you actually use him, he's very fun. And that's, I think, where we're gonna end off the video. Sorry for not going too in-depth on the God tier. I did want to go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I just haven't seen enough of him because I don't have him. I haven't seen enough videos. But I do know what he does, but that might be partially why I put UMV above him. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace.